Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2, and we will start by handing in a quest today. That's actually kind of cool, I would say. Can we do bounty thingy? Look up your own, okay. Yeah. They're not. It's not mandatory, right? So we've got to go right, set active. That is the way. Would have been cool if past psychic would actually set that active, but hell, he did not, so here we are. Anyways.
Have you made any progress yet? I can barely contain my excitement.
Okay, hand over the egg. I found an egg for you. Unfortunately, your assistant is dead.
That's unfortunate, but I'm sure he died doing what he loved, helping me do science. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher will know my name. There's going to be statues of me.
Yeah, just someone died in the progress. Or didn't I see that I did make one goal there? Actually someone... Okay, maybe someone died. Or not. Maybe that was a lie. Or whatnot. Anyways, now we go to the journal, and I wonder. Where can I get off this planet again? Where was, I want to say, our car? Didn't we land here? What's that again? Yes, here we need to go. The landing pad. Okay, why didn't I travel to the incognito? I can't tell ya.
Have an update about that. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity.
Didn't you say her research could destroy the universe? Probably shouldn't let that happen.
I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later.
Okay, I want something.
Inquire away.
Okay,
I may even respond.
Your department worked for the previous presiding bishop, correct?
Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot.
You don't think much of the Ruth Bazaar, do you?
For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged.
What sort of missions did Orlo send you on?
Are you asking me to reveal details of high-level covert operations? For the former head of the Order? To you, an agent for another party? I doubt you're willing to offer me a thorough accounting of your past assignments. And I bet the Earth Directorate had you on all sorts of clandestine initiatives. I'm not saying never, but we only just met, dear. Trust takes time.
At least tell me why they called you the Endpoint.
Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me, someone once thought, perhaps. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand.
Okay, we should talk about your attitude on why. Oh, wait, okay.
I try to kill only when necessary. Granted, our missions mean that occurs fairly often. I assume that's in line with your thinking, too. Yes?
I still like to think we can talk our way out of most predicaments.
Yes, this verbal resolution thing is, well, quite novel. I'm amazed how often it actually works. Keep expecting half these hull heads to argue themselves into an early grave.
Okay,
May
cheers.
all our endeavors yield expected results.
With the console now in charge, harsher restrictions are likely to be implemented across arcade. This unit is available.
I thought with them upgrades we might have some conversation options to fur.
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real
Hey.
crying shame.
You enjoying this?
Me? Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before.
Yeah, we can go up here.
What are we standing around jawing for? There's...
The question is, wait a tick, before we go on, can I actually fix that? Now hiring. Okay, let's then try if we can do anything there. Okay, I want to land. What we need for that to go down will do. That's fairly easy. And we are gonna be taking... We are gonna leave him behind. Oh boy, that was good. Forgive me. We need different people on our side here. Okay, wait. Deselect, select, go. And then we travel. Wait a tick. Yeah, we need to travel here. Okay, I see. Now, wait, do we? Journal. Let's check the missing research in Golden Ridge, find out who checked it out and where they are now. Otherwise, if I don't... Ah, here we go, right? Yeah. I think there was one... At one point something with a rift, and normally we could not yet enter or dissolve or whatever. Let's see if we can do something more here.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our agency.
The wiring looks cool, the tubes there, the green ones. I'm totally honest. Okay, let's transition. That would have been okay, I probably could have fast traveled there initially. if I would have gone through the levels of the region, actually, I guess. But it is what it is. Don't know what that noise... Anyways, doesn't matter what that noise was. Yeah. Who would have guessed, right? The hardest is to find the way to the location. I totally would not have guessed. Aw, little birdie. That is sealed.
Oh, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
There were 2 anchorites in there earlier. I only see one body.
They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
Okay, private journal, Anchoress Anya Chow. Do not read. This means you will help Mina. You flip past hundreds of dense entries full of calculations and notes of arguments Chow was apparently working up for future debates before finding something related to your investigation. Later entries mention regular visit by an exemplar Southworth who claimed evidence of innovational means to shortcut the solving of the universal equation. After nothing the method's highly unorthodox nature, Chow wrote that she found herself shut out of further discussions, leading to routine scenes of tense awkwardness where Southworth dropped in, and a marked shift in Brune's beliefs. In the final entry, Chow appeared worried the two were conspiring about something and noted hushed references to an old Order research station near Paradise Island named Point Obviation. She began to believe that the Brun intended on abandoning the monastery anchor hold to travel there. Chow wrote that when she confronted her cellmate about her suspicions, Anchorance Brun responded that the idea of leaving the anchor hold was not one she considered lightly, to which Chow contended that to consider it all proved a lightness of consideration. In the nearby margins, a +1 point me is scrawled, yeah. The final entry ends on a note to deep concern, writing, I can clearly foresee that whatever the two have planned may soon occur. I may serve me right for praising putting theory into application the other day.
We should keep looking.
Okay. A scholar reprimand of the Bazaar regime. A series of manifesto-like musings. The Anchoress Brun have been pinned to the sharkboard. Most of the comments rail against the current order regime, while others extol the virtues of the Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection. One passage toward the end stands out, in particular the universal equation should be our primary concern, all else is distraction, farce, and needless prolonging of suffering.
There may be more to learn here.
Okay, blunt force trauma to the head. Body of Anchorus Chow, by the way. Puddle of blood nearby.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered.
Okay, the obvious. I've discovered the body. It was Anchorus Chow.
Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchorus Brun has some explaining to do.
Did you see what was posted? Looked like some kind of super dense logic puzzle manifesto.
A disputation of current order methodology. Focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
The database has had references to research at Winter's Grasp.
I saw that. I believe it was Anchorus Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station.
Any idea where Anchorus Run went?
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation.
What else did you glean from all this?
I don't know what happened to Anchorus Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious, and the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea.
What do you mean, annihilate the idea?
This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
Okay, back to the ship then.
Yes. Time to seek out Anchorus Brun.
Okay, New Eden, right? That's what she said. Can I, by accident, if I go to a region? Yes. We need to go here, right? Okay, we need to get out, okay. Fair enough. And then we travel to New Eden. The question is obviously at hand. I don't know how much we are gonna be having in today's episode though. That then the rest is then gonna be in the next one, obviously. So don't you worry. The conclusion of this quest is definitely gonna come. The question is when, right? Okay, then that was the right way? Okay. I'm confused. I'm all the time confused though. Okay, wrong way, then that is the way. What could have helped? I don't know. Looking at the map maybe. But that is sometimes just me not wanting to look on maps and not recognizing places I've just went through. I have no... Okay. Now I see... Okay, now the exit is displayed on the map, on the compass, whatever. I see. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I can't... I would be great if I could fast travel out, right? But that ain't possible. Okay, there is then an exit, right? Hopefully. I just want to leave. Because I'm not a thief. Oh boy, I'm wrong here, I know. What I just think is kinda curious and funny is that I had the same problem when I was here initially. But I think there should be an exit right here. Oh boy, man. Can I fast travel from this location? Okay, good. Exit found. Was not as quick as I hoped, as I thought, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, now we can fast travel. That's great. To the ship then. Eden's Point. Landing pad, fast travel, and the incognito. And then New Eden it was, right? At least we can travel there and already see and take a first look, right? Point obviation it is.
Awaiting orders. How may this unit...
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought she had something to say. Yeah, okay. Continue. Alright. We need to go... Oh, all the way.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The Endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ancrus Brunn straight away.
Grand idea we speak with her directly. Yeah, okay.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Ancrus Brunn is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Seems well guarded. Let's not make any sudden moves. Unless, you know, we want to fight.
No, that is now not entirely necessary. I think.
Look, everyone! It's the Endpoint. Come to join us, I take it. As you can see, I guard the entrance. Best post on Point Obviation.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
Okay, guys, we are now here. We are gonna have
a long-time vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado.
We are gonna have a talk to whoever here in the next episode. I guess we are gonna use the elevator, right? For now, we are gonna do that in the next episode. You know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.